Hey guys, my23B here, and welcome back to another CubeKrowd episode. Back on the CubeKrowd server, episode 17. I'm still at the lobby. I just logged on, and it's a new, or different IP, because they're having problems with the main domain, or they just changed the IP address. Whatever. But there's been quite a lot that's happened since last episode. I showed you this secret area last episode. I'm not going to go down there though. And then, since last episode, I've also found a new secret area, which should be actually over this way. So I found this since last episode. This little trapdoor right here. And you run down through it. You can't really see much, especially on your side. YouTube. So you just keep walking. And you come to this secret area right underneath CubeKrowd. The very center of CubeKrowd right here. And so it's like some little chairs, and there's paintings, and on the other side there's Bob, as you can see, Bob. Weirdo Bob. There's nothing behind this painting, but there's a little boom box here. And then you can go back over here and exit as you wish. That doesn't really go anywhere. It's just black. So yeah. There is new parkour. They added parkour since last episode too. And I know I haven't recorded in a while because it's not as easy for me to record during the summer for reasons. But yeah, now I'm recording again, and they added some parkour, which I'm gonna show you. If you remember this one was from a long time ago. Must have added it again. This one I could never beat because it was so hard. So I'm not going to continue with this one because I hate it. Just one more try though. Okay. There's only 2 parkour maps right now. So there's a guy who skis, which by the way is my favorite admin. Don't tell anyone. I don't know. But you can jump along here, and let's see how far we can get on this map. This one's medium difficulty. The other one I was on, Weeksley's, is advanced. So I've done a lot since last episode, since I haven't recorded in a while. That was like a month, probably. I don't know how long. It's like the beginning of summer that I recorded episode 16. So I haven't been able to record in a while because I've been busy. Like I was, I got braces at the beginning of the summer. And then I went to a church camp, a youth group camp, which was really, really fun. And then, yeah. Anyways. Let's see if we can beat this parkour a bit more. We're about 5 minutes into the episode already. But I'm going to speed this up, so see if I can beat the parkour. I made it to the next section. Let's move down. See if I can beat, ooh, this section. No. What the crap? Keep on doing it. Come on. Okay, here's the jump where I failed last time. Well, not your last time, but my last time. Okay, we've made it to the next section again. And I shouldn't have jumped like that. Okay, this jump, fairly easy. This jump, fairly easy. This jump should be easy. I should be able to make this. No, no, no way. No way. That is dumb. That's dumb. Okay, well anyways, done with parkour. Let's move on to creative. In survival, I haven't done much because I've been working in creative. Okay, so this is my plot since last time. Last time you saw my plot, I was just shaping out the river, I think. But I've done a lot since last episode, as you can probably tell. I'm just finishing up a little layering right here. And then I'll show you, you know, all of my plot that I've done since last episode. Since last time, I mean. Alright, so I added a little hill here on this side. And this is the front entrance that I think you saw last episode. I added a little sign here. It says, check out YouTube, The One King Sam. Welcome Michael23btown and check out YouTube. Brightness is at plus 25%. See that? So it looks pretty cool at night. I was just wanting to see that. And as you can see, up here is a bunch of stuff. All of these buildings used to be down the ground, directly down there where you see the shadows. But I'm rethinking the way that I'm going to do my plot. I don't want it so open with a giant gravel path going straight through. I kind of want it more like wibbly wobbly wobby, you know? I have an example of that. There's a YouTube channel called Madness64, which I've begun to watch, and he's like he is a super good builder and super good terraformer, and he's really, really awesome. So if you want to go check him out, you can. I'll have a link on the screen or in the description somewhere. And then there's also someone on this server that is really, really awesome at building, and I kind of want to model after his plot too. But the things that, I'll get to that in a little bit, but things that I've done since last episode, I've done that bridge, I think. I added this house inside. It's not too much. little jump. I added a mountain, as you can probably see, and a tree right there, a giant tree, both of which were created by sacred redstone, and they are really awesome. Except for the fact that this tree isn't the kind of tree that I want. I want it more with branches coming out, so it'll be like an ideal tree for holding a giant tree house and having like a little bridge right here that goes into the tree house. There's also a path here which goes up to this thing, and all that is basically just a staircase that goes up to here, which will let people, get into the tiny little village right there. And then one more thing I added, these little cool things are, imagine that they're holding back this little mountain, stopping a little bit of dirt and stone from falling into the river. And then the last thing is the cave, which I have been working on for a while. It's the most recent thing I've been working on. You can walk down, and it's like a little mine shaft. There's a little lava pool right there. A little railway right there. I'll show you that in a bit. And this little thing that goes down. And then, of course, there's also a cave to the right that just swirls around it and lets you go down easily. And you can keep going, and there's big ravine, if you want to call it, chasm. So there's lava down there, and this mine shaft these fences are holding it up, and it goes all the way through, and it will continue into a cave. And you can see this little minecart railway continues that way. But I haven't done anything past that, as you can see. And I haven't tested it out either yet. So I'm going to test it out right now. Okay. That's cool. Let's see if we can go back up. We're going up the railway. Oh my gosh. Ah, no. Dang it. See if we can catch it. Okay, well, anyways, let's move on. This is the one plot that I really like. His name is Hasbaz Pro. His terraforming is awesome, and his buildings are really awesome. One of the craziest things that I like about his plot, of course, is like everything, but he has a bunch of asymmetrical, or not symmetrical, buildings, which is actually pretty hard to do, especially for me. So I kind of want to see if I can do that on my plot and make some awesome buildings. And then he has these. It's kind of weird. Honestly, I think he could add a little bit more detail there if I to be a critic, But his entrance down here, let's start at the entrance. You just walk in, and I'm using Faithful. And you just walk in, and there's a little upper area. And you can walk through this path, and there's a little house. And then there's another layer down here with another tower. and that's where the other entrance was. And then he has a bunch of houses. A lot of the houses are on this Y level, this level. And one thing I learned from Madness64 on YouTube, with only one S in his name, is that to get a really cool town in your Minecraft, you can think about adding a bunch of levels and putting all the houses on, like adding different levels and putting houses on each one, to give it more of a realistic kind of feel. But if you had too many layers, too many Y levels, like so say you have this level, and then you have the level up there, and then you have another level up on top that keeps going up a hill up here, keeps going up a hill. Imagine there's like a little hill here in the mountain, and there's a bunch of levels. That's a bit too much. You want like 3 or 4 levels max on your little town. Then you can add more towns to expand it elsewhere. But this is Hasbaz's Pro Plot. The one thing I like about it, that in comparison to my plot, I like how it's not just like a big entrance, a giant entrance, and it goes like straight through, like my gravel path that I was going to have, that goes just straight through the plot. That like this, just all the way through. I like that his plot is more, his paths are turning and going to all the houses, and all the houses are randomly placed. Well, I say randomly, but they're not all on the same X. They're not all on the same axis. They're just not just house and then house and then house and then house and then house. They're like house and then house and then house and then house, like that. And yeah, so basically this is the style that I want on my plot for epicness. Okay, and then he has a little railway down here, which I was actually trying to model as I showed you, but not exactly. And it goes through all the way through here. It goes up here, and it goes to the beginning. Sorry. And his the last thing that I really like about his plot is the mountains, which look very cool and realistic, which I'm going to try to model in my plot. Okay, let's get to my plot where I have these fences. I originally had wheat here, and some trees, like a little wheat farm, but I'm not gonna go with that idea anymore. And I also want to change this gravel and where it's placed, because as I said, I don't like the giant just straight path like that. So I'm gonna replace gravel with grass. Okay. Now shape out where I want it. I'm gonna drop that gravel. Just have I'm not gonna have it exactly like this. I'm gonna make it more randomized. So you're not gonna see these gravel outlines. Okay, this is all I've got done today. It kind of looks a bit crappy, but if I was to keep it, I would place it all with stone and put grass over it and make it look a lot more natural, but this kind of looks a bit crappy right now. I would put this here, and I would put like a tunnel going through the mountain. And I'm thinking I could have like this is where all the shops could be for the town. But I'm thinking I'm gonna redo this because it looks pretty crappy and it takes too much space. Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Just one more thing to mention that I forgot. This area over here, there's a cave area over here that goes down, and it just connects up to here. So it's just another addition to the cave system I have. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next episode, or the next video, whatever. See ya, bye.